Hello friends, welcome to the channel. Hope you are doing well. So, in this video, we'll discuss about the US presidential election 2020 and its impact on India. Okay, but before we start, do subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you can get the notification of new video when I upload it. Okay, so let's start. 2020 is an eventful year itself. We are going through probably the biggest event of the century, that is the coronavirus. But another very important event is still yet to be happen. What is that? That is the presidential election of United States of America, which will be held on November 3rd, 2020. Okay, so let's see who are the candidates for this race. Unlike many countries, USA has only two political parties for the race. Okay, one is Republican Party and another one is Democrat Party. Okay, for Republican Party, their presidential candidate is Donald Trump, and for Democrat Party, their presidential candidate is Mr. Joe Biden. Okay, so he is Donald Trump, the current president of United States of America, and he is Joe Biden, the Democrat Party presidential candidate. Okay, actually Joe Biden was the vice president under Barack Obama government until 2016. Okay, so this was the basics of the election of United States of America. So let's get to the point, that is what will be the impact of this election on India. Okay, the US election of 2020 will have a huge impact on India. Okay, to know why, we have to look towards the US India relationship in some recent years. Okay, so in recent years, US India relationship has improved a lot. I will discuss in some aspects like defense import and some other point like some we have signed so many agreements with USA, and US have supported us in various international forums. But if we look towards the history since independence, we are actually neutral. In the Cold War era, we neither joined USA, neither Russia. Okay, but in 1970s, we were quite tilt towards Russia because in 1971 Indo-Pakistan War, Russia helped us a lot. At that time, USA was supporting Pakistan. Okay, so from that time, we are quite tilted towards Russia. We have imported most of our defense systems from Russia. Okay, but from the last 5 to 8 years, we have increased our ties with the USA. We have increased the defense import from USA. USA has declared India as major defense partner so that India can import the most advanced defense equipment from America. India and USA has signed some of the very important defense agreements like LEMOA, COMCASA. Okay, so what is LEMOA? LEMOA is Logistic Exchange and Memorandum of Agreement, and COMCASA is Communications Compatibility and Security Agreement. LEMOA was signed in 2016 and COMCASA was signed in 2018. And another important agreement, that is BECA, BECA. BECA is yet to be signed in upcoming months. Besides this, US has supported India in various issues in the United Nations and in other international platforms. It supports India's inclusion in MTCR and Nuclear Supply Group. In the very recent development, when India is confronting China in the line of actual control, that time USA has shown its solidarity with India. US President Donald Trump and their Secretary of State Mike Pompeo has issued several statements in support of India. And when in recent time all the member countries of G7, they invited India to join G7 expansion. That is, G7 will be now called G8. G7 plus 1, that is India, and it will be G8. In this case, US President Donald Trump has a big role. So you can see the relationship has improved a lot in recent years, especially during the tenure of Donald Trump. Okay, so what we can expect if Donald Trump re-elects, right? So we have seen that in Donald Trump's era, we had a good relationship with US. But a big mistake of Donald Trump is to cancel the nuclear deal with Iran. You know, India has investments in Iran. We are developing the Chabahar port, and we are about to develop the railway network there, by which we will connect to the Central Asian countries. But due to the sanctions imposed on Iran by the USA, India cannot work in the Chabahar port and the railway project there in its actual pace. It has to slower the speed of the construction. So we can expect that if Donald Trump re-elects, he will reconsider the nuclear deal with Iran. But if Joe Biden wins, then what will happen? What we can expect from Joe Biden? If we can see towards the election campaign of Joe Biden, we can see that Joe Biden is very aggressive against India. He has criticized how India has implemented the CAA, that is Citizenship Amendment Act, and obviously he criticized the Kashmir policy, that is we abrogated the 370 and 35A. He has criticized it. So definitely he will not be so favorable to India like Donald Trump. Okay. So actually, if you look towards all the Democrat presidents of USA, you can understand that they used to have very soft policy towards China. So definitely, if Joe Biden wins, then it will be very tough period for the next 4 and 5 years for India. So at the last, we can reach the conclusion that this will not only be a US election, but it will be very impactful for India-US relationship for the next 4 and 5 years. Now this is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have learned something from this video. If you like this video, kindly share this video with your friends and do subscribe the channel. Thank you so much. See you in the next video.